It's lights out, we're racing in the sprint here at Aston. It's a brilliant start from that pole position by Quartararo. Look at Marc Marquez going around the outside of Bagnaia. He's trying to go around the outside of the lot. Marquez toughing it out on the brakes with Quartararo into the first corner. They rub shoulders. Marquez drops off the edge of the curve, but Marquez a great start, fourth to second. He was briefly out of wheel ahead of Quartararo into turn one. Marquez getting busy, getting very, very busy, isn't he, here behind Quartararo. Here comes Alex on the inside of Bagnaia into Stekeval, turn 8. That's beautiful by Alex. Bagnaia already pushed back from second to fourth. On board then with Marc through these high-speed right-handers, turn 12, fifth gear, 200 kilometres an hour, lightning quick in this final sector here in Aston. This is where Quartararo has been almost untouchable here this weekend. Marquez, is he going to be close enough to attack on the brakes? Here he comes, for a long, long way back, through into the timber chicane goes Marc Marquez. He hits the front then for the first time in this sprint at the end of lap one. Quartararo now is under all sorts of pressure. He has a big speed wobble there as he flicked it through turn 6 from Bezzecchi's factory Aprilia.
Bezzecchi showing a front wheel. He's keen to get on with this and get past Quartararo, because you can see the top two Ducatis starting to pull a bit of an advantage. It's already half a second back to Quartararo in third. Bezzecchi doesn't want to get detached from the top two.
Bezzecchi's got through to third place and Quartararo into the timber chicane. Digia sent on the inside of Vinales into the chicane, and I think Digia has found a way through on the brakes. Indeed he has. Oh, Di Giannantonio, that is lovely. That is a beautiful move on the inside of Bagnaia. He's going to run in a little bit hot, and Bagnaia just stayed to his racing line and swept back underneath Di Giannantonio. But Bagnaia will certainly know that Digia is there, of course. Bagnaia will be looking for a bit of instant revenge after Digia pushed him off the podium on the penultimate lap for the rostrum in the home Grand Prix Mugello last week. Di Giannantonio has another pop then at Bagnaia into the timber chicane. Has he made it work this time around? He's going to try and keep the inside line, and he does, just chop across the nose Bagnaia. So once again it's going to be, it looks like, another sprint where Bagnaia just drops out of contention. Run onto the green on the last lap at turn 8 a couple of years ago, and that cost him a podium. That's Quartararo. Quartararo, well, we've seen this a few too many times, haven't we, of late? Great qualifying performances by Quartararo, but overriding the factory Yamaha on the ragged edge, on the limit, to try and stay with that lead group. He DNF'd, didn't he, in Le Mans, Silverstone and the Aragon Grand Prix, but that is now a sprint DNF to add to the column for Quartararo. He was pushing, he had just fired in his fastest lap of that sprint. Through we go then, the final left-hander. Is there going to be any late fireworks coming from Alex? No, there isn't. Marc Marquez is going to be on cloud 9 here in Aston as he takes sprint win number 9 in 2025 to increase his lead in the MotoGP World Championship to 43 points for the 10th sprint so far this season. It is a Marquez 1-2, 9-1 it is in favour of Marc.
As Marc Marquez takes sprint win number 9 of 2025.